Alright, welcome race fans once again. It's that time of the week here on Wednesday night where we're going to bring you some SRA Global Rallycross Series racing. This is the one and only Rallycross race for the night, for this week period, here on MaxSpeedTV. So definitely thanks everybody for tuning in here tonight. It's going to be a great race. We already have 13 people in here, some veterans of SRA coming in to join us here tonight. Austin Roberts going to be here. Bobby Maiden is going to be here, as well as McMillan going to be here as well. So Lachlan McMillan going to be here. A lot of not new drivers per se, but they are new for me anyway. I've not got to broadcast these drivers before. They've been around for quite a while, just joining us here tonight. So big shout out to those for joining. So give us just a minute and we'll be right back to go over all the sponsors. Alright, we are back here. We have all of our sponsor stuff ready for you. So we have about 8 minutes, a little bit closer to 9 minutes. But of course, we want to go through all these great partners that make MaxSpeedTV possible. Starting with, of course, Walls Beard Co. For all you gentlemen out there, if you have a beard and you need to take care of it just a little bit more, make sure you check out wallsbeardco.com for their beard balm, all organic and natural products. So make sure you check that out. Sim Speed Shop, there is a car in here, maybe more than one, that are actually sponsored by Sim Speed Shop. There it goes right there on your screen. Again, if you need a button box or a e-brake, as some of these guys here will be using e-brakes because that is for rallycross racing, make sure you check them out at simspeedshop.com. Elite 7 Racing, they are the official dirt team of MaxSpeedTV. So if you like to watch some dirt racing and you want to watch some great racing, definitely check them out at elite7racing.com to see their full schedule, and also check them out on their Facebook page and just look up Elite 7 Racing. Ohio IndyCar League, again, they came on board a little bit back. They are now not only just taking Ohio club members here on racing, they actually take anyone. So if you are an IndyCar racer and that's what you like to do, check out Ohio IndyCar League on iRacing. And to get all the latest details on their league, you can check them out at facebook.com/Ohio IndyCar League. iBog, they are the official overlay sponsor here for MaxSpeedTV. All of our animations and most of our graphics are done by them. So definitely check them out at ibog.co. That is iRacing Broadcast Overlay Graphics, your sim race broadcast graphics source. So again, make sure you check them out at ibog.co. One that we do not have in the overlays just yet, just came on board yesterday. We're working on getting that in. That is a Northwest Racing Series. They are the official One Lap to Go sponsor. They will be here for the next 2 years. They have locked in. So every One Lap to Go will be sponsored by Northwest Racing Series. So if you are in the Northwest Club here on iRacing and you're looking for some good truck racing on Thursday nights or some Xfinity on Monday nights, make sure you check them out on iRacing. Just look up Northwest Racing Series. That being said, it is time to go through all the racing details to let you know how all of this is going to work. Tonight, we are going to actually be going to another lobby here shortly. This is not the race lobby. This is just a practice one. For another 5-6 minutes, we will go to the race lobby. In that race lobby, we will jump in there with about 5 minutes to go in practice. We'll probably catch it with about 2 minutes to go once we can get in there, as it does have to load us in there. Then we will go to qualifying, followed by heat races. We will have 2 heat races, maybe 3 here. I believe it's just 2 heat races of up to 7 apiece. So 2 heat races. We will have a B main here tonight. There's 13 drivers in here in the lobby. You can hold up to 14 in the race lobby. However, only 10 of those will make it to the actual race. So 3 to 4 drivers are going to be going home tonight, depending on how many do make it into that actual lobby. But again, 10 drivers make it. Heat races are going to be, I believe, 5 laps. The B main will be 6 laps. And your feature race tonight will be 10 laps. It is not a long race. These cars don't have enough fuel. I think you can only get like 20 laps on fuel. But we're only going to run 10 here for the feature race. So that is how all of that is going to work out here tonight. Again, we do have some familiar faces for SRA, but new faces for me here tonight. That is Austin Roberts, Bobby McMadden, and of course Lachlan McMillan there. So some new faces for myself. Awesome to see these guys coming over to race in the Rallycross series. So it is, again, awesome to see those guys out here. Right now, Jake Nichols is your fastest time here in practice. So a very good time for him. Nate Trito right behind him. Bobby Zielinski is here. He is basically your points leader, and he's won the most races here in this series. Him and Nate Trito are the only two to have won in this series so far this season. But can somebody come in and dethrone him from the winning? I believe he has won the last 2 or 3 races. So can somebody dethrone him here tonight? That will all be answered here in the next 3 minutes. But we want to take just a minute here, and we're going to get someone in here to talk for just a minute. So give us just 1 moment, and we will be right back. All right, we are back here, ladies and gentlemen, for 3 minutes on the clock, so we're going to spend about 2 minutes here. We do have the guy that got all of this started. That is Delonte Ballard, and we just want to talk to you for a minute here real fast before we get over to the other lobby, as we were watching the SRA State of the Union address, I believe is what they called it. First one I've got to see, that's kind of cool. But they did announce in there that this series is coming back next season. So, I heard recruiting will be opening soon. So, anything you want to get out there to anybody that potentially wants to get into this series?
As soon as I guess the recruiting, I haven't talked to Bobby about it, but as soon as recruiting's open, if we have anybody out there that would like to run, I can just say submit your form, because with this being like a 14 car field, we're gonna have to do some thinking on this and figuring out how we're gonna let this play out versus the people that's already racing this season, if they want to return, versus the new people coming in. So I got to put a lot of thinking into that. As far as scheduling, I have no scheduling put together yet. He just pretty much just asked me before that state of SRA thing went on, and he was just like, "Oh, well, you want to run it again?" I'm like, "Sure, whatever. We can do it again." It seemed fun. It was a hit for us. As far as league members, we're having fun. So I haven't even thrown a schedule together. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we're possibly supposed to be getting the Subaru GRC or whatever that's going to be, rally car soon. I don't know if that's going to be during the next season or what. So that's going to be in there. And possibly some new tracks. I heard some new tracks are being scanned too, and who knows when those are going to be released. So I'm looking forward to it already. I don't know when it's going to kick off, because I think I'm going to give myself a little bit of time. It might not be on recruiting, might not start the same time the Gen 6 and the B car does, but it will kick off soon.
Well, definitely, we look forward to being back here, assuming we do get invited back. Hopefully we do. It's fun broadcasting this. But again, that is going to do it here. We just want to get a quick word in with Delonte, let everyone know that we heard it the other day that recruiting was opening back up. We got about 30 seconds, so we are going to step away and get ready for that new lobby to open up. So we'll be right back here in just about 2.5 to 3 minutes with your race lobby. All right, we are back here, ladies and gentlemen, with your race lobby. We have 1:38 left in practice here. Again, though, for anyone that's just tuning in, the way all of this is going to work here tonight, we are going to have some heat racing, and then we are going to move on. So, session events here. We'll look at it real fast. We are going to have qualifying, followed by Heat Race 1, Heat Race 2, your B-Main, and your feature race. That is how all of this is going to work here tonight. We do have the max drivers here for tonight's race of 14 drivers. So again, 4 drivers going to be going home tonight. So a little disappointing for those 4 drivers, but it's going to make for some great racing here to determine who is going to go home, who's going to be staying, and who is going to walk away with the win as we see a car going flying into the stands there. Again, we have 44 seconds left, so get ready for some great racing. As always, if you are new here to MaxSpeedTV, definitely hit that subscribe button if you want to be notified of all the great racing we have here on MaxSpeedTV, just about 7 days a week, and definitely check out the or hit that thumbs up so you can if you like the racing here. So you got a notification there. I was having to check. There's going to be no Joker lap tonight. It did not get set in the settings. So again, no Joker laps running here tonight. This is going to be straight up battling. This is going to change things up just a little bit, as they are not required. Actually, they cannot run the Joker lap. If they do, it will actually give them a penalty. So that is really going to change things up here tonight. So, it was just a little boo-boo there, but, hey, it changes things up, makes it a little interesting. So we will get ready here, as there it is. The green flag is out. Qualifying is underway, as it looks like the first car to come out is going to be the 25 of Tyler Ducharme. So we'll take a look here. We'll put up our driver bar for him, and we'll also put up your qualifying times on the left side of your screen to see where these guys are going to stack up here tonight. What kind of times are going to be put in? That is yet to be determined. 4.5 minutes left on the clock, as they only have 5 minutes to get around this kind of big track. It's not a huge track, but it is not small by any means. Again, no Joker lap here tonight, so we won't have to worry about that. So we'll just keep the driver bar up for you so you know who you're watching here, as these cars can be a little difficult to see the numbers, as they only have a number on the top of the car that is big enough to see. And, well, we don't see the top of the car a whole lot, as you can see it there for a split second. But right now, Bobby Cheney is at the top of the charts here. As we'll see now, it's going to be Jake Nichols at the top with a blistering time, 42.336. Right behind him is going to be Ryan Hunt in the 43 car with a 43.051. So another great time for him. Bobby Cheney back in third. The ones we want to keep an eye on here, there is Bobby Maiden back in 6th place with a 43.627. Again, making his debut in this series here tonight. So we'll keep an eye and see where he can do. Dante Ballard currently in 5th place in that number 21 machine with a 43.547. Austin Roberts currently sitting in 7th place with a 43.888 time, as he's going to hit the tires and go around. Well, that will end that lap. Kyle Putz currently with a 44.602 back in 9th place. Bobby Zielinski out on the track right now. He has officially not put in a lap yet, but he is coming right there in that number 83 machine, as he is coming close to putting in a lap. We'll see what it's going to be as he's coming around the corner again. There is the start-finish line. You come up that big blue arch going across the top, and he's actually going to stop here before completing a lap. Not sure what was going on there, but Lachlan McMillan put in a time of a 45.697. He is currently back in 11th place. Kyle Putz in 10th with a 44.602. Still, Tyler Ducharme jumping to 2nd with a 42.583. So very good run for him. We'll see who can do any better, if anybody can, as it looks like Nate Trito is going to get a 42.754 to jump to third place. It looks like for the most part everyone is off the track, but still not to put a time in is Bobby Zielinski. He is on the track right now, and the other driver to not put a time in so far is Justin Gable in that 13 machine. Again, he has not put in a time officially yet. We'll see here. Last time Bobby came over the jump, he parked it right then and there. Wasn't happy with the jump or something. Maybe he lost some time, but he was not happy with it. But he is going to put a lap in this time, and we'll see. It's going to take him to the top of the charts with a 41.886. That is the only 41-second lap here at Sonoma, so a good run for him. But again, that is the only 41-second lap, but not far off is Jake Nichols with a 144. Sorry, he is very close to hitting a 41-second lap. We'll see if this lap is going to count as a qualifying lap. I'm not sure if he ran them all and this is just practice, or if he still has another lap. We'll know when he crosses the line, as he's going over the jump right there, and he'll come down and land it. Will his time count? That is a question, or is it just a practice lap? And looks like indeed it is not going to count, so he's just out there doing some extra practice. Justin Gable, the only car that has not put in a time yet here in qualifying, and at this point I do not believe he is going to, as he is going to park it there. So that'll do it for qualifying. 16 seconds left on the clock. Nobody is going to be able to qualify at this point, so we don't need the qualifying times anymore. 8 seconds remaining on the clock before we move on to heat race number 1. All right, there it is. Heat race number 1 coming out on to the track to let you know who is going to be in it. Of course, it is going to be... We'll get down to the track very quick. It's going to be Bobby Zielinski, Tyler Ducharme, Ryan Hunt, Delonte Ballard, Bobby Maiden, Nicholas Caressel, and Kyle Putz here in heat race number 1. Again, no joker lap here tonight. This is an all-out battle on the track, as they are going to get evened up here 3 wide, then 2, and then 3 again, but we only have 7, so there won't be a third one on that back row. But that means we're getting ready. There it is. Green flag is out, and we are racing here once again. What a good battle this one's going to be. Bobby Zielinski trying to get to the front. He started there, but he's got company coming from Tyler Ducharme. Let's put up your driver bar. You can see that's a battle for the lead right now between Tyler Ducharme and Bobby Zielinski out front, being trailed by Ryan Hunt in the 43 in third place right now. And it's going to be a knockout, drag-out battle here at the front. Oh, and Zielinski goes around hitting the tires, and he is going to fall all the way back to 5th position. But what a recovery for Bobby Zielinski after getting into those tires. He spins it around and keeps it going in the right direction. So, you know, what about an ups and down? That was a spin, but an awesome recovery for him. But he is in the danger zone right now. He needs to get by Bobby Maiden right now if he wants to lock himself into the feature. Otherwise, he's going to the B main, or being in 5th position right now. Kyle Putz in 6th, and Delonte Ballard in 7th. Tyler Ducharme, though, out front, but here comes Ryan Hunt. Ryan Hunt's going to try to get the lead, and he has it. Now he's lost it. Can he get it back? Both of them go around. They gave each other no room here on the track, and here come 3rd, 4th, and 5th right behind. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 within seconds of each other. What a race. This is probably the best race we have seen all season, as you have 1 through 5 less than a second off of each other, and they are duking it out. Notably, Bobby Zielinski has made it to 4th. He will move on to the feature race based on his current position. Again, what a battle. We still have the battle going in front. Even after all of that beating and banging up here in the front, Tyler Ducharme still maintains the lead with Ryan Hunt still all over his back bumper. Let's actually move in here so we can get a little bit closer look. These cars are getting filthy, and here comes Bobby Zalinski trying to take third place from Nicholas Caressel. Can he get by him? Again, that's a battle for third position. As you can see, your front four cars, Tyler Ducharme, Ryan Hunt, Nicholas Caressel, Bobby Zalinski, those are the four making it to the feature race, locked in based off their running position right now. But Tyler Ducharme having the run of his life here out front, and he is going to take to the jump, and he is going to lead this race here with 2 to go at the line. Can he hang on to the lead for 2 more laps? That's all he needs to do, is hang on to it. Ryan Hunt still right behind him. Bobby Zalinski will take third place from Nicholas Caressel. Right behind him is Bobby Maiden, Kyle Putz, and Delonte Ballard back here. And it looks like Delonte is going to take 6th position possibly. And no, he had to get in the grass and lift. He's not going to do it. There it is, Tyler Ducharme coming around to get the 1 to go here in just a moment. He's got to go over the jump first. Can that jump be the one he needs to do? It's going to tell right here. There it is. 1 lap to go. Again, this is the final lap. 1 lap to go. Presented by Northwest Racing Series. It's all up to Tyler Ducharme to lead this race. Oh, can Tyler Ducharme hang on to it for less than a lap right now? Ryan Hunt's got all the company he wants and then some right now from Bobby Zalinski, trying to run him down for 2nd position. I'll see if he can hang on to it. And both of them are trying to catch Tyler Ducharme. And I don't know, Tyler Ducharme is probably going to hang on to this, but it could be a good battle here for 2nd place, as Tyler Ducharme is going to get it here. I do believe, no, Tyler Ducharme doesn't. Ryan Hunt gets the win here in Heat Race 1. There it is right there, folks. Heat Race 1 winner is going to go to Ryan Hunt, followed by Bobby Zalinski. Tyler Ducharme hanging on the 4th. Nicholas Caressel getting a 3rd. But Ryan Hunt squeezing out the win after a little bit of a spin there from your race leader, or was your race leader, Tyler Ducharme, off the jump. That has got to be disappointing for him, but still a fantastic run for him. All right, heat race number 2. They're already getting out onto the track here, as we are going to get down to it very quickly. It's going to be Jake Nichols, Nate Trito, Bobby Cheney, Lachlan McMillan, Jake Trito, Justin Gable, and Austin Roberts. And we are racing here 5 laps to go on the books. And these guys are going to get it going right now. Nate Trito out front. And we'll see Jake Nichols behind him, Bobby Cheney behind him. As we will zoom in on these cars. Actually, let's go back out and see the fields here. This looks like a pretty good field as well. We may have some great racing in this one as well. So we'll see. Bobby Cheney's going to spin it out there. It looks like he's going to have company. I'm not sure who that was. That was the 16 of Lachlan McMillan. Going to spin it out with Bobby Cheney there. Bobby Cheney will get it going. Lachlan McMillan having to get the car going in the right direction again, but he does do so. Out front, Nate Trito. He has Jake Nichols, and that's Sim Speed Shop number 73 all over his back bumper. Oh, Trito into the wall, but he recovers from it, and it doesn't cost him the lead. That is good. Again, remember, no joker lap here tonight, so this is an all-out battle here. 4 laps to go. Look behind these guys, though. Right in here, you have a good little battle going on. Bobby Cheney trying to catch back up to this group, as you have Justin Gable and Jake Trito battling it out for 4th position right now. That is a position of who's going to transfer directly to the feature race versus the B main. So that is a very good position to keep an eye on here tonight, and we will do so throughout the rest of this race here with 4 laps to go. But out front, there is your leader, Nate Trito, right now leading this race. Right behind him is Jake Nichols, and Jake Nichols is trying to run him down here. If he can, that is the question. Can he run him down? Time is running out. 3 laps to go here in heat race number 2. Again, following this will be the B main. So we are already just about halfway done with all the racing here tonight. It just goes by so fast here in heat racing format. These guys have to be on the edge here. They have to do everything they can to pass and get their positions very quickly, as they just don't have much time to do it. Again, that is the battle for 4th position right now. It is between Austin Roberts and Bobby Cheney right now, as Jake Trito has pulled away in 3rd. So Bobby Cheney right there in the number 2. He is doing everything he can to get by Austin Roberts in the 14. Austin almost goes off the jump, but he does manage to land it in enough space to keep control of the car. Again, a very good run for Austin Roberts here. This is his first race in this series. Definitely not a rookie or a new driver to SRA, just to this series here tonight. As contact is made between Austin Roberts and Justin Gable. It looks like Justin Gable's going to take the position. More contacts made. Around goes Justin Gables and back in front of the 14 of Austin Roberts. And look who's going to benefit. That is going to be Lachlan McMillan. He's going to take 5th place out of that. 1 lap to go, presented by Northwest Racing League. Or Northwest Racing Series, sorry. Nate Trito out front, but he's still got company from Jake Nichols. Can Nichols get by Trito here on the final lap? It's going to be a battle. Those two side by side throughout this entire race. We'll just have to wait and see who it's going to be at the line. And it looks like maybe Jake Nichols is going to get it. They're still side by side. Jake Nichols is in front. The only thing that's left is right here coming through that. Jake Nichols spins it out. Nate Trito will get it. I'm not sure if there was any contact there or not, but right there will be your stage winner. Nate Trito bringing it home for heat race number 2. Again, your heat race number 2 winner is going to go to Nate Trito. Next up will be your B main. Again, we will take the top 8, so 2 drivers going to be making it, 1 from each race, to fill the race of 10 drivers for your feature race, coming up right after the B main. We do want to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight. We got some thunder rolling out there, so we got some storms moving in, but we are dedicated to this. We are going to try to get it done here. So hopefully power does stay on, but we are fighting some storms here. We got some tornadoes in the area. But that being said, your B-main is ready. It's going to be Bobby Maiden, Lachlan McMillan, Kyle Putz, Austin Roberts, Delonte Ballard, and Justin Gable here for the B main. Again, top 2 going to be making it from the B main to your feature race here tonight. So that's what we're going to keep an eye on here for this. As we got somebody jumping the start. Maybe 2 people. Green flag is out, and that is going to be a black flag penalty, I believe, for the 16 of Lachlan McMillan. I'm not sure if it's going to be a DQ or if it's going to be a penalty in seconds. We'll have to wait and see. You can't do a stop and go. There's no pits here to do that, so I'm not sure what is going to happen. But he is being shown as the race leader at the moment. We'll see. No, it's not. Justin Gable, looks like he is out of the race already. But Lachlan McMillan still out front. Bobby Maiden in second. Austin Roberts in third. And somebody's going around. That is Austin Roberts going around there. I believe he may have had some help. We'll just have to wait and see. We don't have cautions to go back and look. But Lachlan McMillan still out front as Bobby Maiden is trying to run him down for second place right now. Again, top 2 drivers will make it to the final race. Again, there we go. For their second, it was showing Justin Gable in the lead. He was not. He is actually not in this race. There is your race leader right there, Lachlan McMillan, leading this race here in the B main. As it looks like Austin Roberts is on pit road. He's out of the race. Delonte Ballard in second, but he's got company from Bobby Maiden and Kyle Putz. As look at the battle going on right now for third position. Really second position is Delonte Ballard trying to hang on to it. And we are going to have 3 cars into the outside wall. Delonte Ballard gets into it. Bobby Maiden follows him. Kyle Putt's going to follow him as well. Delonte Ballard into the inside wall, then the outside wall. Not even sure which one's the inside and outside here, but both of them into it. And then contacts made between him and Kyle Putz. No, that wasn't Kyle Putz. That was Bobby Maiden that got it in there, as this is a battle for second. So contact made with walls, contact made with each other. There is just a ton of contact being made. Kyle Putz going high in the grass. There's no grip there. He's going to lose a lot of time, but that is the battle for second position right now here with 4 laps to go. Right now, Bobby Maiden has that position. Delonte Ballard trying to get it back. He did have second for a while, as he did lead the laps, or a lap here for Bobby Maiden. Lachlan McMillan out front. He has led 1 lap, and he is going to lead his second lap here. He's going to make it 3 to go here in the B main, and he is going to do so right there, as we now have 3 laps to go. We're going to go back to second. Look at the battle. Bobby Maiden and Delonte Ballard. Delonte Ballard cuts him off and makes him check up, and he gets by him. That was a clean pass. He did what he needed to do. He had to make Bobby Maiden check up, and he did just that. Bobby Maiden had to. Delonte Ballard takes second, and so far he is locked in to the feature race based off of position. Again, top 2 make it. Delonte into the outside wall. Bobby Maiden's going to pass him back, though. That is not what Delonte wanted to see. And almost contact between Delonte Ballard and Kyle Putz, as he almost got to his back bumper. But can anybody get by Bobby and Maiden here now, as they're coming up on 2 laps to go? There it is, 2 to go, as you can't even see the leader, Lachlan McMillan, right now. He has passed all these guys, moved to the front, and he is moving forward at the moment. Can Delonte Ballard in third right now get up to second? That's where he needs to make it to the feature. Otherwise, he is packing it up and going home early here tonight, as Bobby Maiden just joining this series here tonight. And so did Lachlan McMillan, but they are veterans here for SRA, but just joining this series. They are right now out front 1 and 2, but here comes Delonte Ballard, as Delonte Ballard's going to take second, and now Kyle Putz is going to take third. 1 lap to go for your leader, Lachlan McMillan, presented by Northwest Racing Series. So can Lachlan McMillan hold on to the lead? I think he can. Delonte Ballard in second right now, and he is doing a fantastic job. We're pretty sure McMillan's going to win this in this race here for the B main, here with the white flag being thrown. But we're watching second right now. Delonte Ballard, Bobby Maiden, Kyle Putz, all battle. And there goes Delonte Ballard around. That's going to give second to Bobby Maiden. Maiden just has to hang on to this for just a bit more if he wants to possibly get it. And he goes around, and that's going to put Kyle Putz in to second. And now Kyle Putz is going to get second right there. So it's going to be, Bobby Maiden getting second. Oh, nope, there we go. It was wrong. Kyle Putz going to get it. So again, Kyle Putz will make it along with Bobby Maiden. I'm not sure what happened to... McMillan didn't take his 15-second penalty, I believe is what it was. So that cost him the lead. So it's going to be Bobby Maiden and Kyle Putz making it to the feature race. So let's go through it. It's going to be Ryan Hunt, Nate Trito, Bobby Zielinski, Jake Nichols, Nicholas Carresso, Jake Trito, Tyler Ducharme, Bobby Cheney, Kyle Putz, and Bobby Maiden making it to your feature race. Again, Kyle Putz and Bobby Maiden making it off of the B main. We're ready for your feature race here tonight. 10 laps is all they get, and everyone just waiting on Bobby Maiden to hit the grid, and this thing will get started. There he is on the grid. So we are just moments away from getting the green flag here tonight. All right, there it is. A green flag is out. Bobby Zielinski is in second right now. He had the lead, but here they come 3 wide for the lead. And who's going to come out? Ryan Hunt out front at the moment. Let's put your driver bar up here, as this is going to get very interesting, folks. 10 laps to go is all they have. Everybody coming over. Tyler Ducharme getting a wild start there, as he almost didn't land that jump. And here back to the front, Look at it going here. We have a lot of battling going on for the lead. These guys are 3, almost 4 wide for the lead at some time. Right now, it is Ryan Hunt out front, followed by Nate Trito and Jake Nichols. Bobby Zielinski battling for 3rd position right now. This is going to get interesting here. We're used to seeing Bobby out front, but he has got some stiff competition here tonight as contact is made between Bobby Zielinski and Nate Trito. But again, this very slight contact, and this is, again, rallycross racing. That is to be expected, beating and banging and throwing some dirt, along with a little bit of smoke on the asphalt side of things. But Ryan Hunt out front. Can he hang on to it for 9 more laps? That's what he's got to do if he wants to win this. But here comes Bobby Zielinski trying to get by him. We'll see. Can he hold on to the lead? Bobby Zielinski's not going to make it easy on him, I can promise you that. And he's not going to give it up without a fight either. But here comes Jake Nichols into that Sim Speed Shop Beetle to see if he can't get to the front as well. And Bobby Zielinski is going to get a little out of shape, and that's going to let Jake Nichols by for 2nd place. And here comes Nate Trito. He's going to try to take advantage of that as well. And unfortunately, I don't think he's going to be able to. Contact midair. More contact. Nate Trito into the inside wall. Thanks to contact with Bobby Zielinski, and that car is going to go rolling back onto the track. Everybody being able to avoid it, though, but that car is done. Back to the front. It is now Ryan Hunt out front and Nate Trito out of the race. So Ryan Hunt out front, Jake Nichols right behind him, and that's going to cost Bobby Zielinski some time here as he is now going to have to fight to get back to the front, but he's got 8 laps to do it. Going to be 7 at the line. Again, no joker laps here tonight. So definitely going to be very interesting as power is flickering here. We're hanging in here the best we can, folks. We have some severe weather, tornadoes in the area. Hopefully you cannot hear the thunder coming through on the stream, but lights are flickering here in the booth. We're hanging in there as best we can. Ryan Hunt out front, Jake Nichols in 2nd, Bobby Zielinski in 3rd. That is a battle right there for the lead. Jake Nichols and Ryan Hunt battling it out side by side, bumper to bumper every lap. But you can't count out Bobby Zielinski. He's a known winner, and he is coming to the front in a hurry after that contact. He's got a little bit of damage. Again, rallycross drivers, they don't care about damage. It's all about getting to the front and using and abusing that car to do whatever you need it to do, and that's exactly what these front 3 are doing right now. Bobby Maiden, a veteran driver for SRA, coming in here to race rallycross with us tonight. He is currently in 4th position. A very good run for him tonight in his debut in this series. Definitely a good run, but we don't want to leave this as here comes Bobby Zielinski trying to get by Jake Nichols. Still is unable to do so as they're both trying to run down your leader of Ryan Hunt. And again, the question is, can he hang on to it? It's just he's got laps to do. He's got 6 laps. Going to be 5 laps at the line. Again, that's 5 laps. You think that is not a lot to have to lead a race, but at a track like this, when mistakes can be made, he has definitely got to do it. As Bobby Zielinski did get by Jake Nichols, that's going to make it that much more difficult for Ryan Hunt, as now there is nothing separating Ryan Hunt from Bobby Zielinski here in this feature race. 5 laps to go. Does Zielinski have enough time to get up to Ryan Hunt? To go through your top 5 real fast, that is them right there. It is going to be Hunt, Zielinski, Nichols, Maiden, and Cheney are your top 5 drivers at the moment. Again, you're watching the SRA Global Rallycross Series presented by MaxSpeedTV.com, and what a race it has proven to be so far. Just an outstanding night of racing, a short night of racing, but an outstanding night of racing nevertheless. And it is getting exciting here as Bobby Zielinski is trying to make a move on Ryan Hunt. Can he do it? Bobby Zielinski being shown out front. Ryan Hunt's trying to battle back, but I'm not sure if he's going to have enough. Zielinski is just so fast to come all the way from front to back and then work his way back again. He started 3rd, went all the way back to about 5th or 6th, and he has worked his way back to the front. Now it's going to be a battle to see if they can get back by Bobby Zalinski. Maybe Jake Nichols can get by Ryan Hunt. That's going to be a battle as well if they can get up there. That is a huge three-way battle for the lead. What question of the night, can anybody get up there and give these guys a run for their money? Again, you have Bobby Maiden sitting in fourth right now, and that's a good little battle going back here, as it looks like something is wrong with Jake Trito's car. As he's off pace, they're slowing down. Bobby Chaney was able to get by him. Not sure what's going on, as he maybe just got some damage, got into the tires. Kyle Putz in seventh right now. Nicholas Kressel in eighth. Tyler Ducharme out of the race now. I'm not sure what happened to him, but he packed it up. He's 3 laps down. Nate Trito in 10th place. He is also out of the race. But Bobby Zalinski pulling away with a 1 second lead at the moment. Back to second. That is a battle for second position. One of these guys could potentially come away with the second place position, or possibly a win. If Bobby Zalinski makes a mistake, then somebody could get by him. It's just all going to be determined here, as there you see it coming by. It's going to be Bobby Zalinski bringing it to the line here. 1 lap to go. There it is. 1 lap to go. Presented by Northwest Racing Series. Again, white flag is in the air. This is going to get very interesting if anybody can get up there to Bobby Zalinski. And look at the battle for second. It's kind of fizzled out now at the moment, as something happened to Jake Nichols. Looked like maybe he got off course there, maybe got into the grass, and it cost him some time. Ryan Hunt is pretty secure in second place right now. Bobby Zalinski out front, as this track again is very short here. There is a lap car, but it's not gonna matter here tonight, as that right there will do it at the line. And your race winner here tonight is going to be Bobby Zalinski, bringing home the win here in your feature race. Again, give us just a moment. We'll be right back with your post-race show in just a few moments. All right, we are back here with your post-race show. Again, you've been watching the SRA Global Rallycross Series, bringing home third place tonight with what can only be described as a awesome battle for first, second, and third. Pretty much all featured along here. That is the 73 of Jake Nichols. First off, win or not, you got third. What was it like battling up there with Bobby Zalinski and Ryan Hunt? That was a heck of a battle up there for first, second, and third.
Yeah, it was crazy. You really had to hit your marks here, and it was super hard to pass, for me at least, with how I was trying to run the track. I tried to get past Ryan. I just couldn't do it. He was holding really good pace and running the line that you really needed to run while out front. But it was pretty crazy. I wish I didn't miss the last corner there when Bobby got past me. I I think I could have held him up for at least another half a lap, hopefully. Who knows? He still had amazing pace. Same with Ryan. It's pretty fun though. It was a brawl. This track without the Joker is really good. Like those first few laps were crazy, and the heat too. The heats were spectacular. It was just a brawl. Each and every car really had a chance because everyone was just trying to hit their marks, especially going up the hill in the dirt. It was pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. We were informed that there was no Joker lap, and we're wondering how that would affect it. But it actually, like you said, almost made it for better racing, as nobody could use that to get a bit of an advantage. So it really made for some great racing, I think. Overall, fantastic run here for you. You can't be disappointed with a top three, especially when it was that close of a battle for most of the race. But any sponsors or just anyone you want to give a shout out to for a solid third place finish?
Yeah, the Sim Speed Shop for being on board. Everyone at Sim Racing Authority, Bobby and Ryan for a good race there. I was trying to move Ryan here and there, trying to get to his bumper, but they both were extremely fast. Good race to those two. And everyone else and all you guys at MaxSpeedTV and everyone that tunes in each and every week.
All right, well, again, congrats on third place, finishing one spot ahead. Again, we just talked about the battle that these guys put on. That is the 43 of Ryan Hunt. And notably here, we want to point this out while we have you here and before we get to talking to you in depth about how awesome that was. You actually led the most laps in the feature. You led 6 laps. Bobby Zielinski led 4. Had he if he'd had that little bit more gap, you think you could have held him off for the win here?
I don't know. Bobby's a really great driver with these cars and on this track, and just up there leading. I got the whole shot on the start, and I was amazed with myself that I was even in the lead for that long. It's really hard to stay up there, especially when you're racing with all these guys who are really fast. It just shows that all these guys have that much skill to be able to run, this close to each other side by side and not even touch it. Well, I mean, there is contact, but we didn't wreck each other. So I don't know if I would have been able to hold Bobby off. It would have been interesting. He's really quick. For a while there, I was really losing my my line on the entrance to the dirt section, and he was killing me through there. So I think if he set up a good pass, he would have got around me eventually.
You definitely, again, led the most laps. Put on a heck of a show for the fans out there, battling with Bobby and Jake, for that matter, as well, throughout the 10-lap feature here. Again, it's not a whole lot of laps, but for such a short race, it is action-packed. There's always something going on. So, you go from asphalt to dirt. We want to hit on that for a minute, that it is asphalt and it's dirt racing. Is the dirt more fun to run on, or is it the asphalt, or is it really the combination of the two that just makes rallycross so much fun?
Sliding around on the dirt is a lot of fun, but it's the combination of, transitioning from asphalt to dirt and then vice versa, because the car behaves differently on each surface, and, just knowing what to expect is part of being a good driver. So you got to be able to understand, how the car is going to function on different surfaces, but the combination of the two surfaces just makes it a blast.
Oh, definitely. It was a blast to watch. Again, we have some tornadoes rolling into the area, so we don't want to stay here too long, but we definitely don't want to cut y'all's interview short because you deserve to get this airtime here. But any sponsors or just shout-outs you want to give out to anyone watching out there?
Just thanks to SRA for putting the races on again, and Bobby and Jake for being good, clean racers.
All right, well, again, congrats on second place and a well-fought battle here. And the guy finishing one spot ahead of him, that is the 83 of Bobby Zielinski. Again, this is, we're used to seeing you in victory lane, but you didn't lead the most laps here. Usually we see a really dominating performance. And then we did see you get into the tires there. I'm not sure if you had any help with that or if that was just on your own. You might be able to explain that. But overall, just the battling went on. Did it make it that much more exciting to get the win after all that battling?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got in the tires in the heat on the first lap, and that was just a mistake. But I was able to rebound for second and almost got the win there. So then we started third, which isn't the best here for the feature. But yeah, that race. That was the most fun I've had this season so far. That was really intense. without the Joker being there, it was much harder to pass. And man, that was just that was such a fun race. Shout out to Jake and Ryan there for being fast and racing good.
Definitely. You end where you normally do here in Victory Lane, as we see you're parked there for the photo op to get your picture taken. But I didn't get a chance to watch this week. I'm not sure if they did race. But we always like to catch up with you and see how you finished in the peak races. I was unable to watch it this week.
Yeah, it's every 2 weeks, so we didn't race yesterday.
Oh, well, good. I didn't miss anything. That's good. But looking forward, you got the win here again. We always talked about how that gives you a little bit of momentum. So looking forward to the next peak race. I'm not sure what track it is, but are you looking forward to that race as well?
It's Kansas. I'm not looking forward to it too much. But, it's a peak race. Always got to go have fun with it and put in the work on the setup and make sure that's good. But, yeah, that should be interesting for sure.
Well, I definitely know you have a lot of fans out there. I'm sure I'll be in there watching myself to see how you do. But that being said, again, any sponsors, we know you have a few. So with that and anyone you want to give a shout out to for that win here tonight.
Yeah, first and foremost, thanks to Virtual Racing School, my overall sponsor. Thanks to everyone at SRA puts this on, and shout out to everyone for showing up today. We had a full room, so that was awesome. It was just a lot of fun. We had Austin, Lachlan, and Bobby Maiden show up for the first time to this series. So that was awesome to have them. Good to race with Austin and Lachlan again. And yeah, just again, shout out to Ryan and Jake. Man, I don't know how I completed that pass, but somehow I got by them. I thought it was going to be really tough it was really tough to pass. You just kind of have to find your moment to the little window you have. But yeah, thanks to them. And shout out to everybody for watching.
All right. Well, again, that was your top 3 interviews here. As a very quick race, but a very exciting race nevertheless. But to go through your unofficial race results, basically official at this point, we will get to that. It is going to be only 10 drivers that made it. Again, coming away with the win is going to be the 83 of Bobby Zielinski. In a second is going to be the 43 of Ryan Hunt. Third place will go to the 73 of Jake Nichols. Fourth place will be the 15 of Bobby Maiden. Fifth place will go to the 98 of Jake Trito. Sixth place will go to the 2 of Bobby Cheney. Seventh place will go to the 31 of Kyle Putz. Eighth place will go to the 4 of Nicholas Gressel. Ninth place will go to the 25 of Tyler Ducharme. And rounding out your feature race here tonight is the 10th spot, number 97, Nate Trito. Again, that was your official results here tonight. Before we sign off, we want to thank all of these sponsors that make all of this possible. Starting with Walls Beard Co., Sim Speed Shop, Elite 7 Racing, Ohio IndyCar League, iBog, and the one we haven't got their logo in here yet, that is, of course, Northwest Racing Series. All of these great partners coming on board here to sponsor MaxSpeedTV. If you would like to get your name on here and get your business, league, or team some great exposure, definitely hit us up on Facebook. Just look up MaxSpeedTV. On behalf of the SRA Global Rallycross Series and MaxSpeedTV, we will see you at the next race. Stay safe and have a great night.